Hello, welcome and welcome back, students, American Public University System. Welcome back to HCAD 650. I am Dr. D, the pleasure and privilege of being your facilitator. Congratulations, you are officially past the halfway point in the course. I want to thank you all for all of the hard work that you put in over the first 4 weeks. What I'd like for you to do now is please take your right hand, and I kind of want you to put it right here. Okay. And then reach around there and give yourself some pat on the back. This is a very challenging course, but because of your thoughtfulness and because of the rigor and your commitment to your studies. You are all doing a wonderful job in this course. So keep up the good work. And here we are already on week 5, population health. And in this chapter, in this particular module 5, you are going to read chapter 9. It's all about community collaboration and the 5 practice applications on how healthcare organizations build it and use it. You'll also be able to differentiate from key components in the healthcare delivery system. Some of the topics that we'll talk about during this module are the practice applications, encouraging a community movement to population health, build relationships with freestanding services, support improvements in primary care practice, build internal healthcare organization consensus for population health mission, and last but not least, build a community strategy, stimulating efforts of public health and private sector participation. There is a very robust lecture there that I would like for you to read. I'm not going to bore you by reading it line for line. However, there are some key takeaways from chapter 9 that I want to make sure that you are focusing on for this particular modules, such as healthcare organizations being the only source for very important life events such as birth, death, trauma, infections, and other either chronic conditions or acute conditions. Excellent in care amidst many health needs, especially related to mental health, emotional health, chronic disease support, nutrition, housing, and education. In most U.S. communities, population health mission requires collaboration of several agencies. These are public health agencies, government agencies, education agencies, and other non governmental organizations. We call them NGOs, also known as 501(c)(3)s or nonprofits. Healthcare organizations with population health missions build community wide collaborations in order to implement its mission. And then finally, the core tools for excellent in healthcare organization include transformational leadership, continuous quality improvement measures, negotiated goals and rewards for work and population health. As far as the learning materials, we already mentioned earlier that you have your chapter reading, and your chapter reading for week 5 population health includes one chapter in each book. So, Transforming Healthcare, chapter 6, and Well Managed Healthcare Organizations, chapter 9. There are slides available, but I do want to remind you that slides are not substitutes for the reading. So please do the reading. When we talk about tacit knowledge and the transfer of knowledge, that's always going to come from the reading, okay? Lectures are great, discussion board postings are great. I love to read your critical thinking assignments, but when we talk about tacit knowledge, building and creating tacit knowledge. When we talk about the transfer of knowledge, that primarily comes from your reading, okay? As far as the discussion board for module 5 or week 5 there, it's going to be taken from chapter 5 of transforming healthcare, and it talks about Virginia Mason's journey in revamping ambulatory care. They also look at some previous iterations of their movement, particularly at Kirkland facility where patients were frustrated. They were complaining about long wait times and really just overall dissatisfaction, even with physicians. There were some fatal mistakes made due to misinformation. And basically, what you're going to do in the discussion board posting is you're going to discuss the challenges, both minor and major, and you're really just going to talk about those challenges and come up with some brainstorming ideas on how the organization might be able to turn the tide in that particular area. So I'm not going to just basically read the chapter, read the prompt, and whatever resonates with you, then that's what you want to talk about. I do want to remind you though, as far as the rigor, and I know you are all are fabulous with that. It's usually good to go a minimum of 3 deep. So when you read this article, you'll find that there are many, many issues, both major and minor. If I were approaching this assignment, I would identify at least 3 issues there that I want to unpack. And that is the minimum requirement when it comes to academic rigor in a scholarly environment. Okay, and then finally, in week 5, you have a 10-question multiple choice quiz. Each question is worth 1 point, and that is self administered and self grading. Okay, I think that is it for uh, I'll call it module 5. We can call it week 5. At any rate, I want to again thank you for all of the hard work. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about your grading, about the feedback for the grading, or anything that is related to the course, please email me. If you want to set up an office hours or a one on one, please email me. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific by appointment, and I'd be more than happy to connect with you. All right. Thank you very much. I look forward to participating with you in the discussion board postings here in week 5. Bye for now.